Hurricane Sally officially making landfall near Gulf Shores, Alabama.
Zach has been tracking this storm all morning. Let's check in with him now for the very latest. Zach.
Yeah, officially made landfall in Gulf Shores at 105-mile-per-hour max sustained winds. That puts it as a Category 2. And now it has its eyes set on Orange Beach, Alabama. And you notice that the fringe issues are moving all the way out towards the Florida Panhandle and then some. Even Jacksonville going to be tapping into some of this rain. But Pensacola, Florida is now under the devastating storm surge as the winds are just drawn in from the south and southwest. And that's doing enough to move the Gulf waters immediately onshore. Storm surge and rain. Those will be the two major components to come out of Sally when all is said and done. The Category 2 will lose a little bit of its steam as it just inches. I mean, this is a snail's pace right up through the southern eastern parts of Alabama, up eventually into Georgia, and then looking into the Carolinas. We'll have another 48 to even 72 hours before it starts to move farther offshore. And within those exact locations, the excessive rainfall is probably an understatement. When you start to see some of this purple and pink shading here, that is an indication of 10+ inches. There may be some isolated locations that receive 20 to 30 inches of rainfall within that short time period. So flooding is going to be the major component for most of the southeastern parts of the United States. And the tropics have just been wreaking havoc, not only in the Gulf of Mexico, but the Atlantic as a whole. We have 5 systems that we have to put our focus on. Vicky is still a tropical storm, but we have bumped up the category for Teddy into a 2. At this point, it's still lagging behind a major hurricane status, but it will be beelining towards the island of Bermuda, reaching that Category 3 and even Category 4 strength. That puts it into the major categories. And then it starts making its way towards Bermuda with 105 to 115 mile per hour max sustained winds. So we have a ways to go before we start dropping off the conversation of the tropics. But here locally, let's get a little closer to home. We're still into the sunshine. Cooler temperatures as well. Clear skies will come along with our Wednesday. We fall back into the low and mid 40s for most of our region. 52 degrees is actually leading the way in Boston right now. No reason to have any of the rain gear. In fact, wall-to-wall sunshine would be the case, but we still have that smoke that's filtering in from the west. So we'll have the hazy filtered blue sky as we go into the afternoon hours. We're still remaining in high pressure, which keeps us rain-free, at least for today and tomorrow. But we are looking at a slight chance of a shower as we go late in the day on Thursday. Somewhat picking up that tropical moisture from Sally as it interacts with the cold front. That is going to be the difference maker between at least some noticeably warmer temperatures this afternoon and a more cool down situation as we move into the end of the week. Friday morning, we may hold on to a little hint of rain. Saturday and Sunday, fall-like, if not downright chilly by September standards. Overnight lows will be in the 30s, and afternoon highs only land in the low 60s.